Hi there, everyone. My name is Christian Eschbach, and welcome to another one of my album reviews. And I'm doing this one for fun, because I have the vinyl. That's right. We are going to look at Metallica's Garage Days Revisited. But, and notice it says the $5.95 EP, and I paid $18.99 for the vinyl. But check that out, man. That is some awesome looking orange vinyl. I love this album. I have Garage Inc., okay? And I've owned a bootleg copy of this particular Garage Days before. I've got multitudes of it live. But there is just something about putting this original 5-song EP onto the record player and letting it go. I do have 2 complaints about the vinyl, though. Two small complaints about the vinyl. First thing is, there's only 5 fucking songs. You could have put it all on one side and done 2 sides, okay? I would have been much happier with that. Because having to get it up and flip it after 2 damn songs, I got confused the first 2 times I played it. I didn't read the labels. The fact that I had to pay that much. Now, you could argue, now that's Canadian, and you can argue that, vinyl has really gone up in price. And it really kind of makes you think, right? Okay, so if I paid $18.99 for its regular sized vinyl, it's cool orange though. I like that orange. That orange is awesome. Why are other vinyls still costing like $40 brand new? $60 brand new, especially if it's still only just one vinyl. It's like, ooh, your costs aren't that much. I realize there's more songs, but yikes. Or maybe this one costs too much because anyways. Oh, I will eventually get around to covering Garage Inc. as well. I really wanted to do this for something fun to do. And I have the vinyl and it's cool. So let's actually talk about the songs, okay? So the songs. First song, Helpless by Diamond Head. I love Diamond Head. Guess what album I'm reviewing next after this? That's right, we're going to go to Diamond Head next because I love Diamond Head. This album introduced me to Diamond Head. This song introduced me to Diamond Head. I love Diamond Head. Helpless, really great, straight ahead song, really fast, furious, good, gets everything going perfectly, okay? You really couldn't ask for it to kick off and start flowing any better than it does with Helpless. Then right there, we take a big left turn and we go into the small hours, man. And that's when we start realizing that, Metallica's Fast and Furious playing comes from one side with things like Helpless, but that dark stuff you hear, like on The Thing That Should Not Be, and songs like that comes from, stuff like The Small Hours. Ooh, such a dark and twisted song. Oh, I absolutely love The Small Hours. One of those songs that they don't play live anywhere near often enough either. They really don't. Then we get to the point where I gotta flip the vinyl over, so, it's only been, 13 minutes and change, and I've got to go flip the damn vinyl already. First world problems, right? So, get to side 2, and now we're at The Wait. Oh, man, there was something about the weight. James doesn't generally do effects on his vocals. The weight required it to get that big echo ambiance chamber kind of sound. Now, I'm sure they didn't put actual effects on. They probably just had him stand in a more open room. At least that's what I'd hope they did. But the vocals on the weight, oh, man, yeah. And then we get into Crash Course in Brain Surgery from Budgie. Now, the small hours in the wait, I do apologize. Off the top of my head, I do not remember the two original bands that do that. Sorry. Crash Course in Brain Surgery is Budgie, though. I've heard the original Budgie version. I've heard the Metallica version. I definitely will take the Metallica version over the Budgie version. I'm not going to lie. But there are parts of the Budgie version I kind of like what James calls the hippie trippy shit. I almost kind of wish they had left that hippie trippy shit because it would have been cool to hear Metallica kind of go out on that. The yelling and screaming part they do in the middle, it's fun, but you know, if it wasn't for the fact that the rest of it is just beefier than the original, I would almost go with the Budgie version first. But Crash Course in Brain Surgery, I prefer to call it Crash Course in Bass Surgery because that bass riff, that you can definitely tell where things like Jump in the Fire might have been inspired by, stuff like that. It really, really killer kick-ass track. And then the album finishes with a double song, a little bit of a medley. Not really a medley, it's one song going into the next. And one of the two songs, Metallica tends to always play live. And that would be the first track, Last Caress. You gotta love the Misfits. Okay, first off, Misfits are, to me, I have the holy trinity of punk rock for me is the Ramones, the Sex Pistols, and the Misfits. That's my trinity of punk. And I'll take the Ramones and the Misfits over the Pistols. The Pistols are on there just because, the Pistols are fun to redo. But Last Caress, come on. I mean, I don't even want to repeat the lyrics on here because I heard YouTube's been a little crazy about, words that you say. So I'm not going to say some of the words, but man, I got something to say. I love Metallica's covers of the Misfits today, and it doesn't matter much to me as long as it's played. Sorry, that was bad. And then it goes from Last Caress into Green Hell. I really wish Metallica did Green Hell more often when they would do it. I wish they'd do the two songs together more often because the speed on Green Hell is just fun and fast and furious. It's great. A wonderful way to end it. Pick up Garage Inc. That way you get the whole cluster of everything. If you're a diehard, oh yeah, this is fun. This is worth having. I love having it. And that's why I picked it up. Available for the first time since '89. Anyways, folks, that is me talking about this, the Pretty Orange Vinyl. 5 songs. We've all heard them. We all love them. If you watch this review, there's nothing special about this except for me talking about the vinyl in the beginning. Leave your comments. Oh, by the way, the vinyl does sound fantastic. And if you want the argument of what is better, the vinyl or the digitally remastered versions on Garage Inc., they're equal. They really are. If you want to compare this to the cassette, which I did have a copy of the cassette, and if you want to compare this to the original CD version, it is definitely better than the original CD version. It's remastered, man, on 180 gram vinyl. It's cool. It's worth it. It's awesome. It's good. If you run across it and you are a fan, pick it up. Pick it up. Why not? It's good. It's fun to have. If you are not, save your money. The vinyl is for the fans. Get yourself Garage Inc. You won't go wrong. It's totally worth it. Until I get around to Garage Inc. sometime much later down the line. That one's not on the list anytime in the near future. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications button, hit the like button. Those all help both of us out. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you think. That's what the comment section is for. There is the Patreon link in the stuff below. Click on that. That'll take you to my Patreon. There's an option there. You can just leave me $1 a month. That is wonderful. It helps me out. And otherwise, peace, love, take care. Metal up your